Okay, so now we're going to score the inventory. I've written down the directions and I'm going to type them up for you. I've read chapter 2 from Words Their Way really in depth, which is also going to be available for you. And my wonderful graduate assistant, Emina, is going to score the spelling inventory. So the first thing that we need to do is mark the words right or wrong on the spelling list.
She already did.
Yes. And so you can tell that Emina marked the words that were wrong by circling.
That was the first one that I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this.
The words. And then the next thing to do is write the correct spellings of the words beside the ones that were wrong. So you can see that she's done that. That helps us to get an idea of what kinds of errors the student is making. Okay, the next thing to do is calculate the power score. The power score is just a fancy word for how many of the words the student got correct.
It's 14.
He got 14 correct, so 14 is his power score. And table 2.3 lets you look at the power score as a reliable estimate for about where the child is. So he took the primary spelling inventory, he got 14, so clearly he's around the within word pattern, middle within word pattern stage. So that's the first thing you do. The next thing you do is score the feature guide. This is the feature guide. It's kind of intimidating at first, but we figured it out, right, Emina? And it wasn't that hard. So Emina is now going to score the feature guide for the primary spelling inventory that my son took.
The first one was correct one, so we put a check mark to all, and then we put a check mark to words spelled correctly.
He gets 1 point.
1 point. Yeah.
And then how many feature points does he get for
3
that word?
for the initial spellings.
Okay.
We don't count the words spelled correctly, which I did at the beginning. So 3 here, 3 feature points and correct. For Dick, all correct, 3 feature points, and I check 1 point. Rob was correct, 3 feature points, and a correct. Hope, yeah, there is no, oh, here, yeah, 3 correct. Here we have a problematic word. B is correct, T is correct, this one is not correct, so 2 feature points, nothing for words spelled correctly. Gum, all of them correct, 3 feature points. Select, all correct, but it doesn't have, it's not measuring D here, so we are going to count 2, and it was correct.
So you can see that with the word sled, it's not measuring the final consonant, it's only measuring the E vowel and the SL blend.
And for stick, these were correct. It's not measuring key, so 2, and it's not correct
Right.
spell, so we are not giving. For shine, this was correct. This was not correct, so 1 point, and it's not spelled correctly. For dream, correct. No, 1 point, nothing. Late, this was correct. Not here, 1. Coach, correct. Actually, yeah, coach. Not here, 1. Fright, correct. Not here, 1. Cute, here, correct. nothing. 2, scroll, correct, correct, 2, and it's spelled correctly, correct, for vicious, correct, 2, and correct, torn, correct, correct, 2, and spelled correctly, here, true, not here, ed, yes, correct, 2, nothing, spoil, just oil, yeah, 1, but it's not spelled correctly, here, correct, and spelled correctly, and 1 feature point, third,
That was
correct.
growl, and now we're on third.
Third, 2, and it was spelled correctly. For can't, it's measuring only ed, and it's correct, and spelled correctly. Tries, correct, not here, 1, not here. Clapping, no, 0 to all of them. And riding, oh, this was correct in the second try, 1 point, and it was spelled correctly.
So the next thing we're going to do is total up each column of the feature guide.
So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Oh, where is the other one? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's the mode.
Wait, is he missing that OU though?
Oh yes, 1, 2, 3.
So
4,
only
5,
6.
6. Yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, yes. And for this one, no.
Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is you can see that Kareem started struggling right here, and that is at the within word around the early to middle. So we're going to just circle that up at the top in that shaded area. And so the power score really was valid because when we looked at the breakdown, that really is where he started to struggle. And it's interesting to look at because right here, do you see those late within word pattern? He's pretty much got those. And look at that. Even some of those early syllables and affixes, he's got that, like ES and ED. He's got that pretty well. But these vowel patterns right here, he missed all of them. So we want to make sure we put him in early to middle within word so that we can make sure to address those vowel issues and those common long vowels. So the next thing that we're going to do is write the total number of feature points, which is
14.
total number of words spelled correctly,
Features,
then total number of feature points,
6,
and then the total,
plus.
which is the feature points plus the words spelled correctly. So his total is 60 of 82, and he is in the early to middle within word pattern. And we made sure to write the date so that if we administer this again later, we can see his growth.